go. Full speed. Hey, good morning, Richard. Alright, for day 2, the first thing Richard did was actually introduce me to the concept of blocking in Heyrosa de Cuerdas, Eskrima. I'll try to narrate what's happening on screen, but I can't make any promises. The reason for this video format is because it's far more interesting to look at the actual techniques than it is to stare at me being awkward and camera shy, recording with my cheap, crappy hotel in the background. Anyway, I think I would like to start off with a disclaimer. It really annoys me that I even have to begin with a disclaimer and say stuff like this. But I will be saying a lot of genuine criticisms of Heyrosa de Cuerdas Eskrima in all these videos. But that doesn't mean I'm disrespecting the art or Richard, my teacher. Because that's the problem with a lot of martial arts YouTubers. It's like, the unspoken rule is you're only allowed to glaze, but you cannot criticize. Right? Man, I freaking hate those YouTube titles like, oh, this Silat master is so deadly. Oh, this Shuaijiao is so fast. Like, I generally don't know who the audience for those videos are. Is it like is it old boomers or like little zoomers? I don't know. To be honest, as I'm making these videos, I don't even know who my target audience is. I'm just trying to make entertaining videos to listen to or watch to justify all the numerous videos and photos I take while traveling. Now, before the topic of Heyrosa de Cuerdas, right? I know it's going to be people who are interested in this obscure art and Filipinos themselves. And I know the Pinoys are going to come at me saying, oh, you know, you're not Filipino, you don't have a right to critique our art. And I kind of empathize with Pinoys. Like, I get it. Like, yes, maybe our country sucks, but only we have the right to say it sucks, that kind of thing. But here's some things, right? I'm not one of those people who thinks that once you pay money for a service or item that you have the right to do whatever you want with it after. But I did pay Richard fairly. I paid him for his asking price, which was 1,200 Filipino pesos per session. That's a little over $20 US. I did not haggle with him because I want phase 2, you know, I want to portray myself as completely transparent in my entire journey through learning Heyrosa de Cuerdas Eskrima. And again, I'm not saying money solves everything, but I paid for the privilege to learn this art. And therefore, I do believe I have a right to criticize it fairly. And here's the second thing. One American martial artist named Christoph Kluxton, some of his YouTube videos got me interested into Heyrosa de Cuerdas Eskrima in the first place, because, you know, he did his copywriting thing. He wrote on his website about how amazing it was, how it was forbidden to be taught by the Filipino government. Whether that's true or not, it hooked me. But he said in one video of his, after being really disenchanted with the Filipino martial arts community, that Philippines have a culture of untruth. They have a non-truth culture. You can easily dismiss this guy as like, oh, he's just a white sexpat in the Southeast Asia. Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about, man. He's just a privileged colonializer. But no, listen, man. As someone with a Chinese background, I know exactly what he's talking about. Now, see, as a Chinese person, I have the right to say China has a culture of non-truth, right? I'm pretty sure it might be worse in Korea and Japan with all their etiquette, but I can guess with huge confidence that Christoph Kluxton knew what he was talking about. Because Filipinos care about phase 2, and the stuff I'm going to say is pretty much stuff that will get you excommunicated from Filipino martial arts. Or really any martial arts, really. You're not supposed to criticize the school or system that you're currently training in. Like, I imagine if I'm talking crap about Shuaijiao in whatever school I'm learning, ooh, it will not be pretty. And where was I? Oh yeah, we started off the day with learning how to block. I didn't record because it's not incredibly interesting, but blocking is harder than it looks in Heyrosa de Cuerdas Eskrima, because the witiks get around the guard really, really easily. And the point of the witiks is to feint as well. But also, I was surprised at how fast we went from the practical blocking to stuff like disarms and foot sectoring, like shown right here. Like, we spent a good chunk of the lesson, like almost, I felt like an hour on just disarms, which I felt was something that you're supposed to teach to like more advanced classes and students. But maybe Richard wanted to show me kind of like a sample of like, oh, here's the cool stuff that Heyrosa de Cuerdas Eskrima has to me. I don't know, it just felt like the progression from learning the A flow, then the blocking, and then immediately jumping to disarm, it felt a little bit too fast. And yes, I can confirm again that sparring in Heyrosa de Cuerdas Eskrima hurts. Richard's doing an Amara, double stick Amara. Alright, here's some quick sparring videos from today, from my point of view, for your viewing pleasure. Stick around for the Cebuano words of today, and you also get to see Richard's point of view as he's battering my shoulders with the vids. Oh, hey, oh, bang, bang. Nice. Ouch. Okay. How do you say I know in Visayan?
Kabaloko.
Kabaloko. Kabaloko. Kabaloko. One more time.
Kabaloko.
Kabaloko. How do I say I don't know?
Wala ko kabalo. Wala ko kabalo. Or dili ko kabalo.
Diliko
Kabalo.
kabalo. Diliko kabalo. Okay, diliko kabalo is easier for me.
Yeah.
So diliko kabalo and kabalo means I know.
Oh.
Kabalo I know.
Oh.
Diliko kabalo I don't know.
Oh.
Perfect. Perfect.